What's good, my G's? It's your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house. How you doing? How you living? How you gaming? Of course, if you don't already know, G stands for Gamers. Welcome to the podcast. And of course, to my left,
my name is Ramon.
You already know. Shout out to the LD, That's the Lifestyle Podcast. If you don't understand what that is, if you're on YouTube, you know we have a Lifestyles Defined channel. That's the big brother or the big sister channel or the mother channel, however you want to look at it. We talk life, tech, and entertainment over there. We have some content over there as well. If you are a podcaster or a person that listens to podcasts, whatever your DSP is, just go over there. The link is in the descriptions. You'll find what you're looking for.
Come through.
So, here we are.
Yeah.
How you feeling today?
Feeling good.
It's been a good day. Had a good brunch today.
Had a good brunch. My PC's quiet too, so
yeah. So I know you
had a better brunch. Shit. You ever deal with something that just makes you feel stupid?
Yes.
Like, I've been an IT professional since we got out of high school. When we got out of high school?
Too long.
Is it? Can I say 20 years?
It's going to be 20 years.
It's okay, so it's 20 years. Fuck.
Next year, 20 years.
Okay. And my PC was just loud as fuck. So long story short, I bought some extra shit from a dude at work, new motherboard, new chipset, all that bullshit. Yeah. But the fans, the shit was just loud.
Just super loud.
And I'm going at it. I was like, so end of the story, it was these 2-3-pin fans that you can't control power.
Right, because that's the OG fans.
Right, so they were running at 100%. Right. But I figured out if you plug them into the CPU fan port and CPU option ports, you can control them. Okay. So now my shit's back to whisper quiet because you come in the front door.
Right.
You hear the shit in the back like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like,
and if you're recording in your room, that translates.
You could probably hear it. You could probably hear it. So now the shit's fixed. I felt like a fucking idiot, but I figured it out. I'm happy now and
good.
Go play the lotto next week.
I have similar issues like that from time to time, even with my PC, where it's just like, yo, fam, where is this noise coming from?
Yeah.
Like, what is the sound you're making? And why is it making it into my audio?
Fuck.
Or like my recent thing is I forget what option I turned off, but like I know it's saved like, I don't know, 3 or 4 gigs off my main hard drive. I feel like it's like some kind of like reserve for RAM. And now I get all these weird messages like, you don't have enough memory.
Oh, you probably fucking with the VRAM shit.
I'm like,
I can help you figure that out.
I'm like, fam.
Yeah.
Why is Chrome like
Firefox awaits?
Yeah.
But that's the shit I was telling you about.
Yeah.
That needed to get into the Xbox.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you complaining about memory on the Xbox.
Right.
Go buy a hard drive and then say, I want all 256 of this storage to be my virtual RAM. What's up, fam? I'll try to run Final Fantasy 1 through 8 simultaneously. You get what I mean? So, yeah.
Hyper threads away. So, yeah. What have you been playing?
Call of Duty.
That's it?
I think that's a Forza. I'll be on a Forza because, we got the wheel.
I have the wheel as well.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I don't know we have the wheels now.
Nah, we never really spoke about that.
Okay.
You playing racing games without a wheel, you're doing it wrong. And there's that period where you're going to fucking suck.
Yeah, and if you suck already, you might get better faster.
Yeah, I think I'm now at the point where I am recording my fastest times now.
Okay.
So I'm edging out like my old times with controller by like a second or two now.
Shout out to Shifter.
Yeah.
Because he was the one with the setup. We
had
a
it first.
video a long time ago.
He had it.
Fanatec
He had the Fanatec, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's some fuck shit because it didn't work for the one.
Yeah, which killed his whole shit.
Yep, so he never bought it again.
Right.
So this one I made sure, that was a big thing.
Right.
I made sure that at least it works with the PC, so no matter what, I'm all right.
You'll have it, yeah.
Because by and large, I do a lot more PC gaming than anything these days.
Right, and I got both wheels, and they both work with PC.
You do have both.
Yeah. Yo, the price was right, fam. And I did it so smooth, too. Like, I think it was the PlayStation, the T150 Pro, and then the equivalent on the Xbox,
on the Xbox
TMX.
Side, yeah.
But the TMX came with the 2-pedal. The Pro came with the 3-pedal. And I did the homework. Yo, all I got to do is just unplug it.
Right back
and the 3-pedal works for both.
Yep.
Money.
Yep. Did you get a gear shifter yet?
Yes, I have it. I have not hooked it up though.
I need to find, because my problem with the gear shifter is on the same plane as the steering wheel.
I told you what to do.
So this feels fucking stupid.
I tell you what to do. That's like a trucker. That's like an old school trucker.
I need to put it down here.
I told you what to do, fam. We can go to what you got next to you? You got Home Depot next to you.
I ain't putting no PVC pipe in my house, boy.
You could PVC pipe that. You'll be.
I think you need something that's heavier though, because you're gonna be banging on that shit.
Son. You need to look up PVC pipe.
Well, you make it first, and if it works, then we'll rock.
I don't need it. You see my setup.
I got the arm. Yeah, yours is down.
Right.
Yeah.
Down here. And I got the arm that I can take off. I could put it if I was European or if I'm driving the old school Scott or a Miata, right? Is it a Miata?
Miata, yeah.
I could put it on the left side just if I'm trying not to throw off the visual when I'm in cockpit view.
Any Japanese car.
You know what I mean?
Switch it over.
I could do it either way.
You know what? I'm actually waiting for this simulated shit run deep. Runs wild deep. But what they haven't done yet that I'm kind of waiting for that innovation. I want feedback in these wheels. You get what I mean?
What kind of feedback? Because we have 4 feedback wheels.
No, in the pedals.
You want it in the pedals?
I want it in the pedals.
Okay.
I want to be able to control the feedback in the clutch where you can feel that sweet spot. It gives a little, like that type of shit. I think is gonna make the biggest deal. But that's the weak spot to it all, because the wheel is obviously the sensation, but also,
and there is levels to it.
Yeah, it's something I can't explain it.
Right.
But the wheel is money.
Yeah.
They got that down pat.
Yeah.
Even when you go into the driver setting, there's different type of crashes and shit you can play with. And you're like, damn, how many different types of feedback can this thing give? But then, like, I feel like your pedal should also rumble when you going over terrain or you hit a wall. Like, you should get a jolt from down there too. Yeah. So, but I mean, I think that's going to drive the price through the fucking roof when they do shit like that.
But there is, I think the reason why they charge more for the other 3 pedals is because it's on a platform, so it can't move. Yeah. Because mine is on the ground. But there's the ones we have is on the ground. There's another one that's like
it hangs.
It hangs, right?
It hangs down, yeah. Yeah, there's a ton of levels.
They could have did it there.
The simulation ship's dope.
Question though, is Mac's skills better on the controller?
It's fucking annoying. No, he's better on the wheel.
He's better on the wheel?
I was hoping he would suck. Yeah.
So he's already like caught him and passed himself.
Yeah, he's gone. It's fucking annoying, son.
Well, in all due respect, son, he's actually going to Road Atlanta. Yeah,
I mean, you know what it is with him?
I'm just trying to give him some W's because fuck Max skills.
You know what it is with him? Like, this motherfucker will, like, he'll, like, crash doing the wildest shit.
Yeah. And catch you.
I'm like 30 seconds.
Yeah, and you're no scrub.
Like, what the fuck, son?
He can crash and catch me. That's no big deal. Son. But not in a sim game. When you crash in a sim game, that's it. It's over.
Yeah. I had this conversation with him one day. I was like, yo, Mac, no, seriously, from like the bottom of my heart. Yeah. Like, fuck you. And he was like, yo, how you think I feel like when we play shooting games?
That's fine, but still.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yo, you always come out of somewhere, come around the corner, and 6 people dead. I was like, oh, you're right. I was like, I guess that's what that feels like. But like, son, the shit is wild, son. The shit is wild. Like, how is he just that much better?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm out here putting in 120.
Yeah.
How is he just that much better? So that shit's wild, son.
That is hilarious. I guess, for me, when I'm playing, well, there's no question. If I tell you I'm playing nothing, by default, assume I'm playing Tetris.
Okay.
I maybe one version over
Which
the
one?
other.
Okay.
But I'm playing Tetris.
So you've been playing Tetris.
This is hardcore Tetris. I went back to
Is this the PUBG Tetris?
This is the PUBG Tetris. So this is Tetris 99. I'm going back and forth between, I would say right now in this order, and this is going to change directly. From this week and forward, it's going to change. But up until now, it's been Tetris 99, Puyo Tetris, Tetris Effect. Which is about to happen is
Tetris Effect the VR one?
That's yes.
That one's super fucking dope.
Yes. So what's about to happen is Tetris Effect is about to go up, and Tetris 99 is about to go down, and Puyo Puyo Tetris is going to stay number 2. It may go back and forth.
Okay.
Because what's been happening is I've been using Tetris 99 and Puyo Puyo Tetris to practice for one another. Right? So Puyo Puyo Tetris is helping me with battles for Tetris 99.
Okay.
and the way that the game moves, the way that the game flows, it allows me to concentrate on correcting my almost 30-something year bad habit of playing Tetris. Right. So now that I feel confident, and it's already shown, I've already won my game. I already won Tetris 99. I've been winning. So
you got a W.
Battles. Yeah, I got a W.
Nice.
I finally got my W, right? Because after all the Tetris pros heard that this thing worked, by the time I got on, it was already there and it was over for me.
Yeah, right? Tryhards have been trying.
Son, if I would have played Tetris from day one, I'd have had like 12 to 15 wins, like in one day alone.
Okay.
By the time I got on, everybody who knows anything about Tetris, and then Tetris friends died, everybody's here now. So the Tetris community is not, and the entry point for a Switch is light.
Yeah.
So everybody's here. So I'm having real competition. I'm getting schooled, but in a good way. But like, I'm no punk at Tetris.
Right.
However, I've been playing wrong for so long that now I'm trying to correct it. I just learned a new way to do a drop on something, and I'm just sitting here like, fam, I did not know you can get this piece in there. Like, there's a way to get a Z piece and an S piece into this little crack. I did not know you can do it. And now I'm just like mind blown, because how many times I've lost the game due to that same exact setup.
You build around it because you didn't think it could be done.
I try to chop it down. Now, when you're playing with killers, you don't have time to chop nothing down. You got to be, and I don't have that eye speed right now because I've been casually playing for so long. So now I got to turn the killer eye on. And it's not a space that I've ever done with Tetris before. So that's why this is getting so much work. And
but that's dope, though. You could ramp up. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. And then the people that know I play Tetris like, son, why do you sound like a kindergartner? I watch you play Tetris. You're a monster. I'm like, I may be a
other monsters out there.
But there's more.
There's varying degrees of monsterhood.
So that's that. I returned to Apex, which coincidentally, both these games came out around the same time.
I only got room for one Call of Duty type shit another time.
I hope Respawn picks up Medal of Honor license. So I'm back on Apex, and that's been fun. And I picked up Dreams, which we'll talk about later.
Okay.
And like we just talked about with the wheel, I picked up the wheel, and I haven't been able to play because I haven't had the mental space for it. Dropped 3 hours, maybe closer to 4. Just
get lost chasing times. Got a track
and just chasing times and just like wanting to be better. I saw how I came around that corner. I don't care what I do the rest of this lap.
How many tracks in Forza? 20?
I don't know. I only use 3.
But that's my point. Yeah. You got to times that now.
Yeah.
By X amount of cars, by X amount of tracks.
Right. And all that. None of that matters to me because I'm only using 3 cars or 3 tracks. At least for right now.
I get ADD with Forza. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I try not to because you're at a spot different from me.
Yeah.
I'm in a place where I need to get better. I need to get technical. So I need to learn these tracks. Now I have to learn the tracks. But I'm only learning the tracks so I learn how to turn. So I'm picking tracks that has enough varying degrees of turns that are challenging for me. And when I feel like I'm getting annoyed, I go to the other track. Because you're mad here.
It's really. This is going into some fuck face. That's really good, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And you said ginger ale. It is ginger.
Ginger. This one.
That's the killer.
That's
right
real
there.
ginger. So now we going into some real fuck face Skip Barber racing type shit. Racing it's about your brakes and weight transfer.
Yes.
And this shit is in Forza.
Yes.
Now you have the instruments to figure it out and feel it. That's the wheel. And it's fucking wild.
Yeah.
When you start to notice it. Like, I do a lot more left foot braking now. I do a lot of rev matching now. And, like, it helps. I can brake so much later. But I'm braking in a way where I'm trail braking. So that means you steady brake coming off the brake as you ease. The closer you get to the apex, the more you're smoothing off the brake.
Yeah.
And that means you don't upset the weight of the car. It's tucked, it's sat.
Right.
The inertia is carrying through, like. But this is in Forza. Motherfuckers will tell you that shit is an arcade game. Not
necessarily.
You know what I mean? It may not be a sim as your fucking sim,
right,
but
it's still a sim.
Son, there's work to be had in this, and it just all gets. And you know they say like racing is really just you against you. You're like, man, shut the fuck. Like, no,
it really is.
It really is.
At least for me at this stage, like
it really is.
Really, son, I don't care about nobody,
son.
Fam, like I just said, I take that corner wrong. All I care about that corner next time I come back around. And that's all I care about.
And when you get online with motherfuckers, I'm just running the best race I can run.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you doing.
The only time where I care is Need for Speed or games like that. Because I'm untouchable there. Even in Horizon, like people are so surprised that I'm that much better in Horizon.
Better than me in Horizon.
And then when you think so?
There's a switch I can't turn off.
Okay.
I'm way too reserved in Horizon.
Yeah. I said I get loose.
Motherfuckers be full throttled through trees, corners, and shit. And I just be like, nope, you gotta break, gotta come around and hold it. Motherfuckers is like, what?
120. Damn.
Yeah. And it's not, I think I'm racing against your avatar. Like, this shit be funny because I'll be like coming through shit properly. Your shit be like, what the fuck? Like, all right, cool.
You know, I forget who it was, but somebody was like, all right, well, that's Horizon. What about the Need for Speed, the reboot? Mm-hmm. I said, all right, let's go.
Have you played it yet? The Need for Speed Heat?
Nah. I got it. Yes, I did. I played a little bit of it. I need to go back.
Maybe we'll connect the wheel and see what it looked like.
I don't know, wheel on what?
It don't work? Wheel support?
I don't think it works.
Get the fuck out of here.
We'll try it. But, son, so he was like, yeah, put in Need for Speed. Let's do this. I'm like, fam. I said, fam, you know what brought me back to racing? It's Need for Speed, bro. Like, I am
walked into that smoke.
I am an arcade racer, bro. Yeah. Like, forget what you see over there on Gran Turismo and this shit. Like, that's me trying to be all nice and polite and shit. I am different. Yeah. So we got on there, son. I had the Viper, son. I was smoking them left and right. Like, he was like, oh, just straight away. That's all I need to hear, fam. I'll pick the most curviest track for you. He ain't want to see me. Drift King, this, that, and the third. Son, I'm just a different animal in an arcade game.
That type of shit there is why I first bought my capture card. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because motherfuckers be like, yeah, well, you ain't getting no 25 kills. Yeah. You ain't had no 2 AC 130s and no match. Yeah. You ain't had no 1 minute 25 second around Atlanta. Like, word. Word. All right, fam. I'll be back.
That was your hop pods, right?
The hop hog, yeah. I'll be back. That shit works, son. Killed a lot of noise on my fucking timeline on Facebook.
You know, my very first capture card?
The VCR. Yep. Yeah. You have to have an imagination to make that shit like that work, son.
Son, I was a tinkerer. Yeah. Son. I figured it out.
And then you got mics because, you know, you talk into the left headphone, I think it is. It's a mic.
The left headphone is a mic.
Like a lot of people. Yep. They're like, what?
That's why if you ever see like people DJing and they going, and in the headphone, you be like,
yeah.
That's because it's a mic.
It's a fucking mic. Physics. How about that, son? All right. So where we going now?
So one of our big questions here is this PS5 X Series X gonna happen this year because of this coronavirus? Now, originally, I was like, no, we'll be fine. It'll make it. But since you and I spoke about it, I don't feel that way anymore. Yeah. And you know, like,
I think everything from China's in danger.
Everything, to be honest with you, everything that's Asian is in danger. Yeah. Because if we pull out a gaming for a second, this is New York City. Yeah. We have a K-Town. Yep. We have a Chinatown. We have a couple Chinatowns. Mm-hmm. And then we have a Asian community, which is Flushing. Yeah. Predominantly Flushing. There's another one too over here. Yeah. But like, fam, everybody's hurting. Anything is hurting from the Asian. I think even like what's it called? The Philippine restaurants also hurting, which is super racist, by the way. But like, if that's hurting here, right? People are backing out of conferences that deals with mobile
Yeah.
Mobile World Congress got canceled. You know, son, everything is being affected. Gaming has to be affected. People dropped out of GDC. GDC is going to be a while from now, but what's very near is PAX East.
Yeah.
People are starting to pull out of that. I'm not confident that we'll get these consoles this year.
I want to zoom out. This is a shock for America. Mm-hmm. Because I don't think motherfuckers really, they took manufacturing for granted.
I mean, well, you and I had this conversation over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an issue.
And they don't, and do you remember when I was saying motherfuckers, multiple people approached Steve Jobs and was like, yo, bring manufacturing. He was like, what? Yeah. Man, suck my dick.
Right.
You get what I mean? Right. But the fucked up part about that is he could afforded to do it.
Right.
Because even if he brought manufacturing back, mm-hmm. the margin that they would have still made is still more than any other fucking company.
Right.
But nah, they got to maximize this.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So he does it, it becomes the standard. It was already the standard to get shit like this made.
If we get honest, yeah.
But if anyone was going to open that door to make America again,
right,
it would have been Steve Jobs.
Right.
He closed that door in everybody's face.
Right.
Straight up.
Right.
And now here we are, son, we're about to be crippled on everything. Mm-hmm. I'm literally talking about, the only thing that's going to be safe around this motherfucker is my cigars.
True.
You get what I mean? That comes from the other direction.
Right.
Son, even like whiskey's coming from it's coming from Scotland. Like, mm-hmm. son, there's some shit here. I might be drinking bourbon for the rest of my life because I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Right.
These mics we're using, mm-hmm. these laptops we're using, mm-hmm. it doesn't matter what
the
brand.
That,
everything.
Yeah.
Every fucking
our phones.
Thing. Son, and it's like people didn't realize how dependent we are. Mm-hmm. Because all they cared about was the bottom line. Make it as cheap as possible.
Right.
Right? So then you got companies like, you ever heard of Shinola?
No, it's the first time hearing
Shinola makes watches.
Okay.
And their mantle is, they're made in Swiss-made watches in Detroit.
Okay.
I call bullshit. Swiss-made watches are made in Switzerland.
Right.
So I started digging in and it was like, no, it's Swiss movement.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
ain't nobody giving you a secret because you're from Detroit.
Yeah.
So what they were saying is they would send their watchmakers to Switzerland mm-hmm. to learn how to make Swiss movements.
Okay.
And then they would come back and make the watches.
Okay.
Motherfuckers, these watches were like, I don't know, $500, $600, $700.
Okay.
They're very attractive watches.
Okay.
We'll look it up after the podcast.
Do they appreciate after?
No.
Okay.
Watches are made in fucking China. Mm. These jackasses couldn't even take off the made in China part. Like, fam, you're just straight up lying.
Right.
So even people that's like, yo, nah. So you got Levi's talking about we got selvage denim. Selvage denim is made in Japan.
Right.
It's a type of denim is a way of stitching it. They're like, stop fucking lying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything and like we don't know these things. And as it is, as the American people, it's like we want things are too expensive. We want it cheaper. Well, guess fucking what?
Yeah.
Not only do you not have control of the things that we have in this country, mm-hmm. you're about to see the price of everything fucking triple.
Yeah.
Because it has to be made in this country now.
Right.
Son, it's about to be the wildest shit. And this is if the virus is or isn't.
Right.
Like a true plague.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just it's a one like, wait, what's been happening?
Right.
It's like somebody just opening your door and walking in. Wait, the door hasn't been locked the whole time?
Right.
It doesn't mean the person's coming in to shoot you or not, but like, fam, my door wasn't locked.
Right.
So it's about to be wild crazy. So this whole thing with the consoles, I don't know which way it's gonna go, mm-hmm. but I feel like the consoles after this are gonna cost like $700 because they're made in fucking outside the suburbs of Silicon Valley.
Yeah, we'll probably be, or Detroit. We'll be at the PS3 launch price again.
Which whatever. You know what I'm saying? I have a tough time when talking economics.
Yeah. Because
obviously I'm on the privileged side of things. Like I feel like I make a decent living to afford decent things. And that sucks. Because I came from, we grew up in the not so good side of Brooklyn as well.
Right.
So I see both sides, but it's kind of like, yo, fam, you got to pay for what you want though.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Like there's no getting around quality. Like if you want a quality woman, then You need to stop going to the club and throwing champagne on bitches.
Right.
Maybe try the church or the supermarket. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you.
I mean, you can't throw champagne on church.
Well, I mean, you can do that. We just we wine and biscuits.
Wine and biscuits, right?
You know, come get this piece of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, it's very tough for me to kind of understand. Like, I don't think these consoles being delivered or not is the main issue. Mm-hmm. I think it's the fallout around it. Mm-hmm. So even if they do make the mark, there's only going to be 10 of these consoles.
Yeah.
On store shelves.
Yeah, 10 per major.
You know what I mean? So what does that mean now? Now we hype beasting consoles.
Right.
Yo, you want an Xbox? Let me get that $1,200.
Exactly. Hey.
You know what I mean?
And we've been there several times with consoles.
Nintendo. The N64.
Yeah, and
they was
PS1.
breaking into people's houses and leaving the jewelry.
Yeah.
Who breaks into someone's house?
Don't forget about the truck heist. The Need for Speed
heist.
Yeah.
The
Fast and Furious heist.
That was a good one.
That was a good one, man.
That was a good one. So I think there's a lot, like we were just talking about the Galaxy, like my Galaxy gets here next week.
Right.
I just happen to be on the upside of this because I always buy the Galaxy phone, which comes out the beginning of the year.
Right.
All this Pixel shit, iPhone 12, Galaxy Note, One Plus.
Right.
So that shit. So whatever phone you got right now,
G-Play,
all of that shit. Whatever phone you got now, you better make sure you comfortable with that shit.
Yeah. Because
it is looking spooky, son.
Yeah. I might be comfortable right now. I just looked at it the other day and I was just like, do I really want to buy in now?
Yeah.
And I thought of this very thing you said. I thought about it. I was like, I should probably just do it now.
Yeah.
Because this could very well be happening March 2021.
Yep.
With the effect of it.
And
the
like
price effect
straight up motherfuckers is like, A, we just don't have phones.
Right.
Or B, we got mediocre ass phones for $1,200.
I'm gonna tell you right now, fam, that 250 mark right now, paper, I can do a year of that. I could do a year or two on that phone. I really do.
Yeah.
I've seen them in person. I have one in my house.
Okay.
And it's efficient enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't really do.
I've clamped down because of my work. Before, on my previous job, I had to be in everything.
Right.
Producing everything.
And then, I would say the battery.
And then even us, right? Even with us, we got better tools now.
Yeah.
So I don't have to come up with the phone as much.
Agreed.
I'm not
a power user anymore like that.
And that's my other point. I still want the RAM for the speed.
I'm chasing the battery.
You're chasing the battery.
For me, it's the battery. I want it to last all day.
You got to, and my thing is this: you got to give me both.
Yeah.
Right.
Agreed.
And the battery thing is gotten better because of the PD, power delivery, right? Our fast charges and stuff like that. So that's gotten a little better. But I need it to last just as long as you're saying it.
That's why I'm excited about this new Galaxy.
Yeah.
I mean, we off the rails on this one, but
that's a
5,000 milliamps. That's 2 days.
Tech conversation right there, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to that damn podcast.
But I don't know. I think they're gonna meet the dates because both Sony and Microsoft are they're those dudes.
Yeah.
Fam, you say something gonna happen,
it's gonna happen.
You make it happen.
Right.
And I also think that they both care about their consumers.
I do too.
And one of them's gonna call the other like, we looking at 25% penetration. So if we were supposed to deliver 100,000 of these, we might only be getting 25,000. What your numbers looking at? Are we at the same shit?
Right.
How you feeling? You want to push it?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because is it fair now to create a hype beast situation?
Right.
That doesn't do anyone any good.
Yeah.
Now all that does is if you can't, as a game developer, I'm over here thinking about making a game for the new joint, but can't nobody get the new joint because they can't afford it, and there's not enough of them. Then I'm gonna just make it for the old joint.
Yeah. Why am I coming over?
Why you know what I mean? So
and on top of that, right? If the virus is really hitting like that, they're gonna get hit too. The developers of the games.
Yeah. And plus, if this is a problem, if this thing becomes a full blown plague, you're putting people's lives in harm's way.
Absolutely.
To make these products.
Absolutely.
And I feel like both Microsoft and Sony would be a little more responsible there.
Absolutely.
So I'm the fact that they're pulling out of all the shows and all that shit. I don't know. It's gonna be weird to see. It's gonna be weird to see how it shakes out.
It's basically March, and PlayStation haven't had their meeting already.
Yeah. I mean, if they're not making them by now, like today,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If these things are not coming down the assembly line right now, it might not happen.
Yeah. Now, because they are who they are, and I think they should call each other and have this conversation if they haven't done this in the past. Yo, offset it.
Yeah.
We know traditionally it's,
Christmas and
before Christmas, that October, November type thing. It's become tradition. It's not been tradition. It's just become tradition. If it has to sit till March or till June of next year, then
that's what it is.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's what it is.
To be honest with you, we're in a good space. Like,
I don't think Microsoft is. No, Sony's still banging. I think Microsoft ran out of steam for this generation.
Well, I think they started looking past the front door, and in my opinion, they should have never looked past the front door, right? So, can they survive? I think they could survive a whole another year without it, to be honest with you, because they're already on autopilot. You're already doing the other moves. You're already taking care of what you need to do with the xCloud and anything else, PC, gaming, anywhere. You're taking care of all that. We already know what the Xbox Live numbers are, how much Xbox Live is making, right? I feel like they can do another year. And I know the numbers look bad, like the total units sold.
Speaking, yeah.
But like that console isn't a failure.
Right.
It's not a moral. If it's a failure, it's a moral failure.
Right.
It cannot be a sales failure. The Wii U is a sales failure. The Virtual Boy is a sales failure. The Sega Saturn technically is a sales failure. I mean, the Dreamcast is a casualty of the Sega Saturn. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it's a casualty of Sega's stupid shit from the Sega Genesis era. So they'll be, in my opinion, they'll be fine. If the hindsight of this in the future will be, well, in the first 3 years, Xbox didn't drop the games, which is what their biggest critic. Yeah. They don't drop any real games. They don't drop enough games in the first 3 years of that console. Then it's like, it didn't matter. You could have dropped the same year, 2 years later, you still deliver us the same promises unfulfilled. And that's been their legacy as of late. Can you get us the games? You cancel these games. You cancel games that look like it's dope. And to your point, which I don't negate, hey, someone behind the scenes was looking at this. They was eyeballing it like, we don't want to spend no more money on it. Let's cancel that. Yeah. And that's not a bad strategy. Yeah. Especially if it's not looking anything like it's supposed to. So I guess. Yeah,
I'm not too mad at it, man. There's always people that's going to be mad about that assessment shit, but like, ain't nobody got time to pour wild amounts of money and resources into some shit that two people's going to be like, yes. Right. You know what I mean?
But at one point, Microsoft has to start doing the mindshare game. Because the share game that Phil Spencer talking about, with his new strategy, like they could be having some, we'll talk about this a little later, like ideas and stuff to be competitive to P5. Like, fam, it's really not that hard.
What I like about Phil Spencer, and you tell me the undertones is he's okay being number 2. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I have a feeling that Microsoft set these numbers, like any business. Yeah. What are your sales goals for the year? Right. And I feel like the Xbox always blows past them. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And Microsoft isn't the Bill Gates Microsoft from the fuck they said. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yo, how much Sony costs right now? Right. Right. That's the Bill Gates shit. Yeah. Like, because Bill Gates was like number 2. Right. Who's number 2? Right. You out of your fucking mind, fam. Right. Go buy number 1 right now. Right. Like, they've done that shit time and time. And let's be honest, Sony's got their financial. I think Sony, they can be bought.
At this point,
probably, they can be bought. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that number is not astronomical. Right. Will they sell? I don't think so. Pride. Because Japanese got that. That's that pride. Like, we ain't going nowhere. It's a cultural thing.
We're going to go down.
Before they sell.
This is the Titanic, B.
So I think Phil Spencer he's gearing up like, yo, the company's making wild amounts of money. Mm-hmm. The customers that we do have are happy. Mm-hmm. Let's rock.
And it's kind of hard to say quality over quantity, but
but this is a place that only the loser is in.
Right.
It ain't till you number 2, you be like, it's not that bad though. You know what I mean?
Because remember I was telling you before, like years ago, I was like, son, it's the stats game, right?
Right.
But what's the money game?
Yeah.
What's that EBIT? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Microsoft makes more money hand over fist than Sony
when it comes to Xbox.
Yeah. I think they make more money hands over fist alone.
Yeah, I would love to see like a.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I would love to see that.
I want to see that.
I mean, like total fiscal year. They could pick a old year. Yeah. I don't care what. It ain't got to be recent. I just want to know, like.
But that's the stats. Does it matter?
Right.
Give a fuck.
Well, no,
Sony can come out and be like,
that's the real stats.
We wanted to be number 1 though.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, well, all right, you number 1, you won.
Right.
And then the next man could be like, well, I want to have the biggest poster in Times Square. All right, well then you did that. You won.
Right. You won, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I want to have the most racing games. Well, then you did that. You won. You know what I mean? I don't know. It depends on whoever.
Like with the last gen, all we talk about is PlayStation and Xbox, which PlayStation caught them before in the third quarter.
Yeah.
At the end of the third quarter, if we're talking lifespan. But the Wii won that.
Yeah, no one seems to
No one seems to ever say that or
say
care.
a fucking thing about the Wii.
You know? So I don't know. It's strange.
I'm gonna see how this plays out because this isn't just gonna be consoles.
Right.
I feel like the consoles might be the least of it.
Right.
Because the console the dude that's buying a new Xbox and new PlayStation still likes a new iPhone or Android phone.
Right.
And he ain't gonna get that either.
Right. He gonna struggle in both places.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like, damn son, I can't get a new fucking PlayStation, I can't get a new phone, I can't get RAM for my PC,
right.
I can't get this new motherboard. Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's a big deal, yes, because we're talking about in the scope of gaming, but I think everything's about to straight up implode.
I mean, we just saw a whole bunch of stock market problems.
Yeah, they just crippled the stock market in like 2 days. Yeah. Like, holy shit.
Imagine this being an elaborate plot.
I'm with it. Down comes the democracy. You know what I'm saying? And then they just released that Red Sun, the super bad shit. Mother Russia. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, let's see how it plays out. I'm just hoping that each company in their respective fields think about the human life.
Yeah.
Because these companies do have the power to be like, I don't give a fuck, get back to work. Right? And it's already bad enough that the working conditions that these people go through
with the crunch and all
are
that
fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And no one admits this.
Yeah. Well, it's starting to become more public.
It ain't never. It's, you know why? I don't care how public it gets. It ain't gonna matter
until they get a union.
Motherfuckers are still buying the iPhone.
Whoa! I thought you were talking about gaming, but okay.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Just in general, like.
Yeah.
I don't care who they talk about. Blood diamonds. Yeah. Forget blood silicone.
Right. How about that?
Blood nickel. The shit that's in the batteries.
Yeah.
Son, that shit is a much deeper, dark side of resource mining than diamonds.
Right.
And ain't nobody ever say anything about it because what? You don't need a diamond, but you do need a phone.
Right.
Fuck, you gonna say some shit and go pay $3,000 for an iPhone?
Right.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, we ain't doing that at all.
We just look the other way, act like it never happened. So
go back to putting 4C batteries, 4A batteries.
Yeah, exactly. So the shit's wild, son. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know where this is gonna go. I feel like this is probably gonna drive up the price of these consoles.
Yeah. What would you think? Not yours, but what would you think would be where consumers draw the line? 5, 6?
No, they consume this supply and demand. A situation like this that will create supply and demand, consumers won't have a choice. Okay. So they ain't drawing no lines here. Either you want it, you don't.
All right.
And they want it.
All right. So how about you then?
Me?
What are you not paying?
What's
the highest you'll pay?
I'll pay.
Whatever?
I'll pay. Yeah, I'll pay. I don't feel like it'll get to $1,200.
Right.
But I feel like it'll get up to like 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm. Where I'm at right now, based on the information I have right now, I ain't paying over 5.
You ain't paying over 5, really?
No. Son, I'm way comfortable in my ecosystem right now. So my PS4 runs very well. My Xbox One runs very well.
That's older us though.
Both OGs, right? Mm-hmm. My games, I'm an experienced gamer. You can't sell me on a Pro. You can't sell me on a 1X.
Right.
There's nothing there for me. Do I care about frames? Absolutely. But you've already lied to me. I'm content where I'm at.
How many years we got rocking? 7 years?
We're about 7 years on this.
We're about 7 years.
We're about 7. I think we'll be 7 this November. So it was 2013 when it came out, right?
My Xbox was $500 divided by 7. Mm-hmm. I'm spending $71 a year for my Xbox.
Did you buy the Xbox on a credit card?
Nah, outright.
Outright.
Yeah.
I can't give up that much more than $500 outright.
So
for this entertainment, what I have right now is fine.
I'm willing to say, let me say 800.
Okay.
So 800 divided by 7 years, I'm spending $114 a year for my Xbox experience. So, hang on, I pay $15. How much I pay for Spotify?
Yeah, the family plan, right?
Yeah, I think it's 15 times 12, 180. I'm paying more for Spotify than I am for my Xbox.
This is true, but you also need to give them all that money up front.
Yeah. But that, like, these little things is kind of like, how do you break down the value of it and what you're willing to pay?
Yeah. See, for me, when you break it down like that, I understand.
Yeah.
It's a principle thing for me.
$800 at one time is a lot.
Because had I had to give up whatever they was asking for this thing right here, I wouldn't have done it. I would have went and bought a $250 phone.
Yeah.
If I got to give this up front.
I got you. And I would not own a Galaxy S anything if I had to pay. Son, this last one, the new one I'm waiting for is, I think it's a $1,400 phone. Suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you.
But I'm paying that.
Yeah.
You know
over
what I mean?
time. But yeah.
But that's the American way. You know what I'm saying? And I would never fight it because what, you got $550,000 for a home?
Right.
No, you don't. So you pay a mortgage.
Right.
You got $87,000 for a car?
Right.
No, you don't. So you pay a mortgage.
Right.
Do you have $150 for that Ninja blender?
Right.
No, you don't. So you paying that QVC joint.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it either. It's just, for me,
I feel
I'm not doing it. Like, if I can't put it down and walk away from it,
yeah,
and then it's in my house and it's about, because, it's costing you that much a year, but then we throw in the live.
And the
this
games,
case, doesn't matter, right? Because these accounts split over, but then the games come over. So,
but this is your hobby though.
It is, and I don't need to be caught up with the latest greatest, because again, my PS4 would have been purchased a year and a half later had it not been for the channel.
Right.
Because there was nothing really that came out in that first year and a half that was like, oh my God, I gotta have it.
Don't disrespect Knack like that,
son. Knack was a generational game changer.
Do you know that's why I like this dude Donkey?
Yeah, Donkey. Yeah,
we have that in common.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be a random ass video that has nothing. He'd be like, except for Knack. I'll be like, this guy gets it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't the only person that heard that shit.
So we all heard it. Fam, so we could go back to the old videos. Like, fam, I 100% agree with you on that. Like,
it's just funny.
I understood what they was going for, but they shouldn't have put that title on that.
So that shit was funny.
So they put the target on that back, fam. I was just like, oh.
So let me ask you. Okay. This is one of the things I've been wishing Microsoft would do. As a Microsoft whore, I'm willing to give Microsoft $100 a month for everything.
For everything.
Office, space on OneDrive, and the newest Xbox, always and forever. You think that's too much? Would you buy into that? Like, if Sony came through and said $100 a month for the Sony experience. If it's a PlayStation 5 and if the PlayStation 5 Pro comes in,
swap it out.
We swap it out. You always have the latest. You always have the PlayStation, what is it called? The silver or gold?
PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus in there. Access to PlayStation View, movies, titles in there. access. We'll give you a Blu-ray rental program. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is they do. Here's this 1 monthly cost subscription. You remember we spoke about subscription in the LD podcast.
Right.
Would you do it?
I'm not sure. It would have to be Sony movies. Would have to be thrown in there.
But what about Microsoft? 'Cause Microsoft got a little more to offer.
I get by though without Office once I get it.
Okay.
You
use Google shit.
I use Google, but I also use Open Office.
Okay.
Where I need to. But like,
what about your storage?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm quarter online cloud.
Yeah.
But like,
but in the future, I think this is the best model though.
But no, it could work. The Microsoft thing could work because Microsoft also has their DSP. If you get that popping in a way that works, then yeah. PlayStation, Sony isn't 100% a DP, but if they can backdoor me something, I'll work with it. I would work with it. Yeah. If they threw in like, they have an online store, which also incidentally is also PlayStation as well, right? They sell us movies. They have to figure out their music program situation again because the Q Music, whatever they turned it into.
Or they could even subsidize a subscription to Spotify.
Which I believe
who gives a fuck?
Which is a situation.
Or Google Play, whatever.
Yeah, I'd rather have Spotify.
It's disrespectful.
And like, I mean, yeah, there's a way I could subscribe to that.
And then you get an Xperia phone.
I think not.
People be talking about the Xperia phones like they ain't out here balling.
They are balling.
You know what I mean? So you get your
balling.
Sony, you get your PlayStation, and you get your Xperia phone.
I would trade the Xperia phone for a TV.
It could be that.
And I'll let them do the tier. It ain't got to be like the latest greatest.
But you see how dope that shit would be?
Yeah. I would trade in for that.
I'm shocked that Apple never did that. Because I would spend.
Their brand.
It does. I agree. But I would spend whatever they would put together to have the latest model. And of course they would say it would be within 3 years.
Right.
But you get a latest model MacBook Pro or whatever the fuck, or Air, iPad and phone.
You know when I would accept the changeovers? In January. Because they announced all that stuff in a year. So
you get the first crowd, let them.
Hold on. So January 2020 will accept everything from 19.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give you because.
But for me, I think I need the cutting edge one.
You need the cutting edge.
I need everything new.
You need everything new.
Because it would have to be that to sell it to me.
I feel you.
That's the whole body.
No, that's the whole purpose. Yeah.
Or you can have a cheaper version with the last shit. Fine.
Right. Yeah.
But either way, you move in units.
and
you got those numbers locked in. You can see who your customers and what they. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm curious. What is the margin on those phones, and how many people are they getting to buy it outright?
Apple?
Yeah.
Oh, Apple's crazy.
But
Apple's at like a 70 or 75%.
But it's like how many people are you getting to buy it outright?
Don't underestimate these people with money.
I don't. Because I remember what the lines were.
I
remember the situation
feel
was.
like a good bit of Apple's. If I had to throw a number out of my ass, I'll say it's like 30% of Apple's customers buy these shits outright.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Right. And
I only know this because I would see so many people coming into my various jobs that would come in and be like, "No, I got my own phone.
Right.
Just give me the SIM."
Right.
I'm like, who the fuck buys an unlocked iPhone?
Right.
Like I saw that so many times.
Yeah.
And it was mind-blowing to me.
Right. Yeah. And I've heard about it. That even when we first started doing our stuff, that was a time where we were monitoring certain things and like people buying these phones from here and sending them home.
Yeah.
And obviously they're not buying a plan. To me, if you go into Apple to get a phone, there's no plan. You bought that phone outright.
You bought that phone. Yeah. Absolutely.
I feel like with our consoles, with the exception of credit cards, right? Something you bought that outright.
Yeah, because it's something we're so used to for so long. I feel like this would be a jarring model, but like I can see it becoming a thing because Microsoft's already doing it.
Right, and the other thing too is difficult is you're playing with kids now.
Yeah,
I mean, granted, this generation is probably the biggest generation for gamers because it's my dad, it's our dads rather, our parents, then it's us,
and then our kids,
And
so
this is the
some
widest,
cases our grandkids,
right? Yeah. So somebody just turned 40 and they're grandma. So
let me see. No, that thought doesn't work. But I can see it. I can see it being done. But if you take like back in the day, like my first pair of Nikes when we came here, they were the Griffies, the white and blue joints, like $150 or some.
Great sneakers to dance in.
And my mom couldn't afford it, so she put it on layaway. And I think it was like 3 or 4 months later I got them. By that time they were old, but like you couldn't tell
me.
Got
them, but back then it didn't matter.
I got them.
You got them 3-4 months later.
You know what I'm saying?
Griffies
but
Griffies still the Griffies.
That's what I'm thinking. As a parent, it's not exactly layaway, but it's a little bit of a payment that we can manage.
I mean, but then you also get it now though.
So maybe that, I don't know. I think the model's got some go to it.
Xbox has done a great job what they're doing right now with the Ultimate thing where you get Game
I hopped
Pass,
on that ASAP.
The Game Pass.
Yep, I have
it. The Xbox Live.
It's like $15 a month.
$15 a month, right? You know,
you get the Game Pass, plus the Game Pass works on the PC
and the PC as well, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think that's pretty dope in one way. It's not for me. But I see the value in it.
Yeah, I mean, Gears of War has been there. I haven't even touched it yet.
Right.
But that shit was there since day one, even early.
Right.
Because I'm on the Ultimate Pass.
And I've offered suggestions for the PlayStation Plus because right now, since they don't do PS3 games anymore and they don't do the PSP games anymore, the PS Vita games anymore, it's really just these 2 games here.
Yeah.
So what happened is at one point you was giving us 2, 4, 6. You was giving us 6 games, and now we get 2. And you have this whole thing called PS Now. And you want people to buy into that. Fam, you're not giving no one no incentive. It had a dirty launch.
Yeah.
And I was saying, like, if they could figure out how to give us, for this month, you get to play these 2 games on PS Now free because you're a PS Plus member. That gets people into that service and go, oh.
I could see that.
Oh, well, the service works very well.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, what else is in this library? You know, let me buy this PS. They finally fixed the price. They finally fixed the price. So they could do an ultimate of the plus. You know what I'm saying? But like, you're not giving people enough insight to go play.
Yeah, that's a great point. Like, no one, you know what? Don't put up walls. Don't put up walls in my garden.
Try your very least.
Yeah.
To put.
And that's why I like the Ultimate Pass.
Give me a divider. Let me peek over.
Yeah.
Let me go. Let me touch that. The wall means I can't touch it.
Yeah.
So why would I? You know my background. It works like this. When a customer comes in your store and they ask you what that is, most times they point to it. You pick it up. You say the name. You read one bullet point. You hand it to the customer. When you put that shit in their hand, the chances of them buying goes up.
Right.
So if I can't touch that thing,
right.
Forget your trial. Fuck your trials.
Yeah.
If
you gotta ask somebody to go get a key to unlock this thing, let me.
In this day and age,
we out.
Trials. You know how much stuff I don't do for trials that I got to give up my information for?
Yeah.
No. You want me to try it? Let's try it. You want me to give up what? And then I gotta come back and cancel. We good, fam. No. Call me when y'all got a special key for me.
Make it a beta.
Open it back up.
Yeah. That's a great point. That's a great point.
So, I don't know. You and I had you come through, gave you round 2 of PSVR.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about VR in general. We could talk about PSVR, but I want to talk about VR in general. What's your today feeling about like VR?
I think it's 3D all over again.
You think it's 3D over again?
3D TV shit all over again. I mean, I don't denounce that it's not dope because it is.
Right.
I think it's a little bit more progressive than super niche, but I don't think it's.
What has kept you from purchasing anything VR?
it's a mix of hardware pricing, accessibility, and just software.
Okay.
There isn't enough.
There's no
I know you
killer
hate
app.
this term, but there's no killer app.
There's no killer app. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
A killer app was the Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm. You really like that?
No, that shit was wild dope. I just couldn't play it. It made me sick as fuck.
You should try it again just to see.
No, I ain't trying it again. That feeling was terrible, fam.
I want to find out what that was.
That shit, that was...
Because
I don't know if that was like queasiness or what the fuck.
Yeah, because we put you in the PSVR and I was worried about it. That's why I told you to come early that day. So that way, if anything happened, you'd be all right.
So here's where I think happened. What happened with me? So Dakai he bought the last Oculus, and this I think is the key.
Okay.
The last Oculus is its own thing.
Yes.
It doesn't need a fucking PC or PlayStation or Xbox. Like, it's its own thing.
Right.
That's the key. Right. That's what it needs.
Right.
So that was dope, and that one you set up your space.
You draw your boundaries. Your boundaries, right.
So I was playing that for like a good hour and a half. Totally fine.
Yeah.
The difference between that and the experience I had with the PSVR and the Resident Evil, I think it's because I was moving into space, but my physical body and hands weren't moving to coordinate with that. My brain was just like, no?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I have a feeling that if we can somehow get the PSVR to behave like the physical space in the Oculus, I wouldn't have that
where you
sickness.
Could step left, step right, back and forth.
I wouldn't have that awkwardness. So but it's not I don't think it's a technical, like the PSVR had a lower resolution on.
Yeah.
I think it's quite the opposite. I think the PSVR has a better resolution than the Oculus. The new one they came out with.
Right. What was that? The Quest.
The
Untethered
Quest.
one is the Quest.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was totally fine playing the Tetris.
Right. Yeah, that's what we played. We played
totally
Tetris.
fine with that.
Did we do the
Gran Turismo? Was fucking dope.
Now, did we do the Gran Turismo with the wheel? I can't remember if we did it with the wheel.
No, I don't think we did it with the wheel.
You
didn't have the wheel yet.
I didn't have the wheel yet. That's right.
You didn't have the wheel yet.
That's right.
That Gran Turismo shit is fucking sick, fam.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about it. I am going to get a VR. No doubt about it, because the Microsoft Flight Simulator is coming.
Right.
I'm all in.
Right.
I'm going to be the first hood dude from Brooklyn in the air. Yo, son, are you watching those videos when I said this, son?
Yeah. They're funny.
I'll be on the tray just crying,
they're in my feed now,
son.
which was pissing me off, but I'm like,
oh,
they're funny though.
God, son. The dudes in the tower just talking wild shit, and dudes are just like, son, them flight videos are fucking funny, son. I want a piece of that.
Don't tell me you're going to be a sim trucker too.
You know what? I meant to. I didn't get around to it.
I got a dude who I'm working with. Like, he almost went all in. He almost went the Logitech route, which I think you kind of got to go the Logitech route for the sim truckers.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They have, I softly take that back, because was it G27 or something like that? All their shifters and stuff have buttons and stuff around it.
Okay.
So in the truckers, you need all those buttons.
Yeah.
And they have the Logitech ones have buttons. Yeah. Just random buttons.
So the good thing about the PC, which is where I find myself these days, you can I can buy the Logitech shifter.
Right. And
still use my wheel.
Right.
Like, you can mix and match peripherals. Like, it don't matter.
Yeah. Right.
I don't think you can get away with it on console, but the truck simulators I meant to.
Yeah. Those are funny.
Yeah. I've watched videos of dudes.
I haven't found a guy that has video set like the ones you sent me for the flight simulators.
I've seen those before. I found the flight shits a few years back.
I found one where, they had a couple highlights and some of it was funny, but they're not put together. They're not as funny as the one you sent to me with
but there's a situationally funny, like, motherfuckers is stuck in mud.
Yeah.
Trying to get this one wheel to get traction on the edge of the fucking mountain.
Right.
And you just sit there and watch them back up and, like, son, the shit. Yeah, it'll pull you in.
Yeah.
It'll pull you in. I ain't gonna lie. But the VR shit, I think I want it to be total freedom. I don't like the halfway where we are now with the PSVR. but I get it because it's on the console and you have to
turn around.
Yeah, I want the total freedom of space. Mm-hmm. That's when I think it comes alive.
Okay.
Totally different experience. Like, if we were to go by Dakai's crib now and you play with it.
I played the Quest.
Like, isn't it a totally different experience?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
But a lot of the stuff that I played didn't fully utilize it.
Did you play the robot one?
Yeah.
The robot one was fucking dope.
Absolutely.
Like, you could rip the robots apart.
Yeah.
You can catch their bullets and throw it back at them. I was like, God damn. You said Super Hot was good too, but Super Hot is good on any VR.
Yeah. Super Hot is good on your phone.
Yeah, I didn't play Super Hot, but I feel like VR would not quite.
Fam, I really want you to play Super Hot.
I'll tell you what, I had fun. Me and Brian went to the Galaxy 9. When they released it, we got the invite to the, they do it in Soho. They got the Samsung studio or lounge, whatever they call it down there.
Yeah.
They still had the VR shit. So you slide the phone in their little VR shit. Even that shit was dope.
Yeah.
But that shit was total freedom again.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which
so I didn't.
The same thing for, I think, the Switch with the VR.
Switch has a VR?
Yeah, not really, but yeah.
So I don't know, but I really admire what Sony did.
Right.
Sony moved the market where no one else could move it.
Yeah.
Because it was, one, accessible, because everybody had a fucking PlayStation or have a PlayStation. And two, the price was right.
Half the experience was already in the homes.
Yeah. So, like, if we'd have left that up to HTC and Oculus, VR wouldn't be where it is.
Yeah, I don't even think they make it no more.
There's another one that they make a super high res display. I don't remember what it is. But it's like a $1,200 fucking setup. But these things you need real rigs for.
Absolutely.
So that makes it like
That's
super
why it's
niche.
like VR ready laptops. They throw that sticker on every laptop.
You know
almost every laptop.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's taking off though.
I feel like it's a slow increase. I don't know if it will increase any higher than what it has, like the rate of increase. I feel like it's tapering down. I feel like the numbers that are being produced of Oculus Rift S, Quest, I don't think goals are going that quick, are low on purpose, but they're selling out, and I think that's the fit. I don't know if they're doing that to create hype or they're scared to put out an exorbitant amount because then they won't be able to sell them.
Right.
Right. But what I do know is the word of mouth of them being sold out, I'm seeing it on Reddit, but I'm not seeing it on bigger places. So I'm trying to find out, is people trying to get their hands on it and they can't because the Quest is damn near perfect in terms of the price point.
I think so.
And how fun it can be.
Yep.
And even though...
And the quality is decent.
The quality is decent. And, I would say the price point of what the Quest can do is what I've been saying VR should have been at the entry point for 6 years now.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's 6 years later and it's just getting to this point is part of the problem. PlayStation did a good job with what they were able to do. And, I mean, what was the number? 1 million, 3 million? I don't remember what the number was.
Some astronomical number.
But it was a great number, but it was still a failed number. Along the whole space of everything VR, it's a failed number. But everybody's looking for them to do it because if they don't do it, we don't eat.
Yeah.
And we got the better product. It's like you got to wait for your little brother to get the okay and we can eat these cookies. Yeah. But he ain't going to get but 3 cookies. We hungry.
Yeah.
Little bro, go get that.
Yeah.
Go ask mom for that.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna tell you no. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But so for me, the other thing too is I've always said AR was the way to go, and Sony had did it, and Microsoft actually had did it too, and
that one's still banging.
Son, AR to me, AR is where it's at.
You know why we not saying it? The military, they just got that contract. Well, no, not the cloud one, but they got it like last year, I think it is. Okay. So all that Holo 2 shit, HoloLens 2,
HoloLens and all that,
all that's military shit now.
Okay. I feel like AR
is it.
AR was it.
AR is it.
I remember the first time I think I seen AR was maybe PS2. Yeah. And then I seen it again, NVIDIA try to do this device, and they had this board that you buy, you put it down, and then you start doing it, and like the zombies and the town would build, and you would just walk all around them. Like if it was this table, you walk all around them.
Yeah.
And then you have to hit it to do like. I was like, yeah, that's interactive. That's dope.
So it doesn't get much better than that.
It doesn't take you out of this space. Like,
yeah. So that Minecraft shit was mind blowing because you know what I saw?
What?
SimCity on my living room floor.
That's exactly what that was.
That's all I saw.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Like,
imagine being able to do that. But the Connect, right? They could have kept that going with the Connect in such a way where it was like, yo, the controls would be in your fingers. Like you use this finger if you're trying to move something.
Yeah.
You use these two fingers if you're trying to like shape something, shape a road or whatever. Like
that's kind of how it is. That's how the UI is actually.
Yeah.
And I'd love it for like a work environment because like you just pin your Outlook.
Yeah. Shout out to Leapfrog. Yeah.
And then you pin your browser there, and you got your text messages here. Like, fam, that's mind blowing.
That's
shit.
Minority Report.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Are you playing a game?
Yeah.
The game looks like realism mode in Call of Duty.
Right.
Nothing. Just the game.
Right.
But then at the bottom left, that's where your ammo count is.
Right.
Not on the screen.
Right, but off the screen
you
to the left. Yeah.
Because you need to like
absolutely
that shit right there. But so. My
application use is the problem, and education on application, because there's a lot of people that have the PlayStation VR and they don't know they can just put it on and watch stuff.
Yeah, you get that virtual cinema. To me, why I guess is the best way I could sum it up. I look at VR as something like HDR or ray tracing.
Okay.
Today,
right.
I feel like both of those are farther along. Than VR, and that's where VR needs to be.
Right.
So not every game supports HDR,
right?
But the big boys ain't gonna bring out no game without HDR. Without HDR, they can't afford because
it.
This is added value.
Yeah, this is mind share.
Right.
Yeah.
And now you're looking at ray tracing. You got a big dick, then your game better have ray tracing.
Basically.
And I mean it works.
Right.
We could argue all day at the diminishing returns, but it
works.
It works.
Yeah.
So when I play Call of Duty with ray tracing, I'm just like, holy fuck.
Right.
I just prefer 180 frames a second.
Right.
But the ray tracing looks nuts.
Right.
To me, this is VR.
Yeah.
Let me, every game comes with the VR, and then I'll be like, oh, it's cool. But, I ain't going to turn it on today.
Right.
We're not to that point
yet.
We're not
to that point because that's not easy.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if we'll ever get there. We got to see. Because it's been at it for a while.
I mentioned Dreams earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm going to mention it again.
Dreams would be a nice one in VR.
I'm going to mention it again when we get to there. Because Dreams may help with a lot of things going forward.
Yeah. A game like Dreams VR would be an advantage.
Yeah. Well, it'd be an advantage for building it, for sure.
For making it,
and this is going to find out what... I'm a little scared of it for one particular reason, because you see how you can't explain to me exactly. You did explain to me, but I'm wondering, will that warning that is for VR will show up with this headset for Dreams? Will people make stuff that's gonna like F them
trip
up?
You the fuck out?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta be like, yo, son, if you suffer from epilepsies and seizures,
don't touch it.
Don't touch it. So I don't know. It's interesting. VR.
I have remember I've been getting this the last like 2 years. I've had this anxiety issue on the train.
Yes.
So these fucking panic attacks and claustrophobia.
Yeah.
I often thought about VR as a therapeutic way for me out of that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could totally see VR
helping you
working for shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's a
utilitarian
use. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, all you gotta do is load up Minecraft and they box you in.
Yeah, exactly. You fucking, you see the flame way to fuck off. You start panicking. Shit on my head. Fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you trying to do here? But I mean, we'll see what happens. Yeah. I think they have 1 or 2 more years left to prove it.
I agree.
Maybe less.
I would say 3.
Because you think Sony's gonna roll over? You think we're gonna continue to see VR?
I know.
Same hardware or new hardware?
Yes, both.
Okay.
They're in it.
Okay.
They're in it, and they can't afford to like just pull out.
How come no one sees PlayStation VR like Kinect?
Huh?
How come no one looks at the PlayStation VR like they did Kinect?
Because the Kinect was forced on us.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Because remember, the first Connect, everybody was cool with it, and they had to go out and get it.
Fair enough.
Doctors were talking about it, this, that, and the third,
Yeah.
and people got it. I mean, part of the reason why I have an Xbox 360 is because of Dance Dance Central, which was the Connect. You telling me I can dance without holding a controller? Fam.
Got you.
I'll figure it out. I'm coming.
That's a good point.
Because there's
We had no choice. At $100 premium.
Fam, like, I'm sorry for anyone if they happen to be listening to this, or if you happen to be a fan of what I'm about to say. So mute me for 15 seconds. Just Dance games fucking suck, because once you figure out the formula, you'll never move again ever in your life.
Yeah, that's kind of like Wii shit too.
That's it.
A lot of that Wii shit, like, you really don't have to move that much.
All right, 15 seconds up.
Yeah. Maybe fuck people up in a tennis game and just sit there like,
Exactly,
hey, what
right.
the fuck? I'm throwing shit at the TV and you just... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, got it. Okay.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Fuck this shit.
I know we ain't going to be that long, but like...
Fuck this shit.
Son, what is the clusterfuck that they're in with this?
So this game was announced when I was in the middle of my fuck Sony phase.
Right.
Like, it was me versus Sony.
Right.
And I was annoyed. First, I was annoyed that Sony brought the heat.
Right.
Like, fuck. Fitting to call out of work for 2 weeks. I don't want to see nobody. Sony out here bringing all type of wild shit. Last of Us is out here tearing it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Greatness really did show up.
Right.
So I'm tight.
Right.
I'm tight. Now I feel like motherfuckers is in the E3 conference and everything. Sony's like, we got a red controller. Fucking crowd of people goes wild. I'm just like, yo, sir, I'm about to break this TV. Guy comes on the stage. Good morning. I'm just like, yo, son, is this for real?
In the wrestling business, we call that over. He's over with the crowd.
Yo, son. I'm like, yo, this is fucking annoying to me, son. And then here we go. But a lot of it was legit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, you gotta hold this L. You gotta hold another L.
Yeah.
And another L. It's like, fuck. And then here comes this Final Fantasy. I was like, all right, you cocksuckers. I see what's going on here. And then the year after, Final Fantasy. I was like, wait, hold on.
Right.
Fam, what is this about, though?
Right.
What is this about, though?
Right.
And then another year later,
Yeah.
and motherfuckers come on, and people are like, yeah, but we mad, though. I was just like, son, I can't figure this out.
Right.
Like, nobody knows what this game is about.
No one knows the full details of this game.
Son, I'm legit gonna say this shit is trash.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what they tell me.
Right.
And then, like I mentioned to you earlier, son, the pacing in Final Fantasy is wild off.
Right.
Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
Greatest game of all time, sure. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Nah.
You know, I'm not gonna argue that.
Whatever.
But like
Chrono Trigger says something different.
yeah, like we all got our own. For me, it's Xenogears.
Xenogears,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, whatever, fam. I'm not going. I feel like it's a good average of the best game ever.
I'll be okay with it. That's fine.
Some, but the pacing's wild off.
Yeah.
Like if you play Final Fantasy, you just be like, so there's a legit like 15-hour periods of this game where you just want to shoot yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? It felt like the motherfuckers was making a game like had a bad day at home and you was just off for months after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know, the pacing's just off. So I'm looking at this shit and how they're telling this whole story in like Midgar. I'm like, how is this going to be episodic?
Yeah.
Like, where do you go from here?
Yeah.
I give you 2 or 3 tops.
Right.
What do you mean by episodic? Am I hearing like 7?
Right.
There's no fucking way.
7 games for Final Fantasy VII.
Son, there's no fucking way. Because the way they ramped up the story that we can see in these trailers, son, that was from like the beginning to the middle. There's a ton of shit in it. It wasn't just the beginning of the game.
Right.
So I'm like wildly confused. And I'm searching through forums like, yo, son, tell me I'm not the only one that's like fucking confused by this.
Yeah.
But it gave me joy.
Right.
Because the motherfuckers are, they mad as fuck. And I'm like, good.
Of course.
Good.
So my question was, when they say episodic, I automatically went to 5. You about to drop 5 of these? And that had nothing to do with the game itself. It's because I've been conditioned now that episodic means 5. Thanks to The Walking Dead and all those type of games, right?
3 is a series. 5 is an episode.
Right. So I'm like, you're going to do 5 of these? I told you I jumped out of the game a long time ago when it came to that. So I didn't really have no reference. But in general, RPG games are long. But the biggest thing about RPG games are. So there's a lot of just tedious.
Yeah.
Grinding, I guess you want to say.
It is grinding.
Yeah. So
you just got to build your character so you don't get fucked by the next toad.
Right. So
because there'll be a frog that fucks you up.
So what's the plan? You know, what is the plan? Like, what is the release plan? Is it one per year?
I can't even figure. Is it still RPG? This shit looks like straight action shit.
It looks like action.
I don't understand what this game is.
It looks like action. So therefore, so what is this? So I've been trying to figure out, what's up with these delays. Is it delays for everything, or is it delayed just for this first one? And come to find out, it's been delays for this first one. So
I don't think they know what the fuck this game is.
I came across the article, and it was like, will the second one be affected by this? It was like, no, because now we got the experience. So that answered another question for me. You guys ain't even through the first game.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are not even through the first game.
It's not ready.
So you can't. So there's no way you can tell me that we're going to play 3 of these in under 3 years. Because this is taking you 5 years to make.
No, we get one of these a generation.
We're going to get probably 1.5 a generation.
Yeah, this shit's going to be on the PlayStation 7.
Fam, this is a fail.
Yeah.
This is a fail. Because you're not telling me this is a trilogy. Like God of War right now, the last God of War might be a trilogy. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
If they drop another one within 5 years of the first one, which now we're a year approaching one.
It's been a year?
This is going to be 2 years. No,
oh, okay.
This March would be, I guess, 2 years.
Yeah.
Right? And then another one shows up a year or two down the line. Son, we're in heaven. We're in heaven.
True shit.
We're in heaven. But this is stuff that we've not played before. You're talking about a whole different type of, what's the word, ethos, I guess? We're talking about a whole nother thing. Son, we with it. I don't think that this same energy of crowd that was playing FF7 is going to wait 15 years to play this because the first one has to drop. And they talking about this thing, we'll be able to get it in the 4 to 5 years. For a game they've already played.
That's the fucked up part. Yo, I know how this ends. Oh, fuck yourself. I still know how it ends.
Yeah.
Why are you wasting my time on old shit that you still can't even deliver? And there's shit that happens in Final Fantasy that's so dope that you would want to see reimagined.
Right.
There's tons of these scenes.
I'd rather them did this with X2.
The fuck's X2?
You remember X2?
I don't know if I played X2.
It was like one of the big ones for the PS2.
That's when they went weird with the rock goth look.
All that.
And and the fashion.
I rather saw that.
I skipped X2. Because X2 was technically like a point something of a game.
Yeah, I watched Black Mike go through it.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing.
We could probably watch the fast cuts on YouTube.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing.
I don't need to play it. I would like to see it, though.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing. So I was just like, all right, whatever.
Maybe I want to play Final Fantasy 15 this weekend, son. Yeah, so yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's a fail.
I think it's a fail. I don't care if it's successful. It's a fail, right? Because maybe they can build the audience up, the new audience. Maybe the people whose first Final Fantasy is 15.
Right.
Or those, I forget what the name of the other one is. That's the online MMORPG, whatever that shit is. Maybe the recent one of the 15 kids, or I forget what it's called, Final Fantasy XV Kids, or whatever that is, Pocket or something like that. Maybe this is building some kind of audience that I don't know of. And, maybe there is enough, because this is always a thing, but maybe there's been enough response from these newer players that they'll go back and play this and experience it in a way that isn't archaic.
They still got to deliver it.
But they got to deliver it.
Here's why. Here's my number one thing. You know my history with this game. I am hoping that the next game they come with for this is Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, I will lose my fucking mind.
What if they made Tactics like how Xenoblade Chronicles X? Or like XV?
I don't know. No.
You want to take it that way?
Nah.
It got to be the way.
I want the whole experience. Listen, if I'm calling it spade to spade, what I'm seeing, the way they're redoing this Final Fantasy 7 looks fucking wild dope to me.
It does.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the first time I played Final Fantasy 7, first of all, think about the commercials you saw for that game.
Yeah.
Look nothing.
Wild crazy.
Look nothing like what the game actually played like.
Right.
Remember, Cloud was like 2 polygons. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But the cutscenes are to die for. So here they go remaking a game where, fam, like they're showing us in-game footage. Mm-hmm. Like this is how it looks. Son, this is wild dope. This is wild dope. I need to see the cutscenes of Final Fantasy Tactics come alive.
Yeah.
I need to see it. And I don't know why Square stays shitting on Final Fantasy Tactics. It's like this, son. You know how successful that game is? It's been on every Nintendo system.
I'm saying, but like, have it really? Because are they really doing that, or is it just a Konami move? Because you've bought it every iteration that's come out,
yeah,
including on your phones.
Yeah,
it just could be just.
I don't know.
I mean, but just look at Square in general when it comes to Final Fantasy. Son, they've been dropping the ball for a very long time. So much so that it shows up in Kingdom Hearts.
I heard that game was a fuckfest.
I heard the game was dope.
I know a few people was complaining about it.
I'm pretty sure I know what they're complaining about, but the general consensus is that the game is dope. I think the problem with the Final Fantasy thing is, one, there's a certain group of people who's pissed that it came late to them. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, they ran through the content today, which is a problem for today's era, right? But number three, there's people who don't understand what Final Fantasy,
Kingdom
Hearts 1 and 2 is, and what that 2.58 mix. They don't understand what that is.
Yeah.
So they're confused, and
you need some context.
Right. The newer fans are probably fine with 3.
Got it.
The legacy fans have an issue with 3.
Yeah.
And it's because of all the content they've consumed, and I guess 1 or 2 features that they thought was going to be there, but it's not. And they're not wrong.
Right.
And they're not wrong.
Right. I would say my main problem with this game and why I agree with you is a fail. Mm-hmm. This was when I was salty at Sony. And because for a long time, I would always say, how the fuck do people say Sony won E3 when I just saw a bunch of shit that ain't never coming out?
Mindshare.
Right? And the year that they showed this, there was actually shit coming out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, they was ready to start swinging.
Right.
And then I was like, but look, see?
Yeah.
This shit ain't, and when is that going to come out? Never mind the last 15 motherfuckers. I was just in the corner like, and then it continued.
Right.
So that's my beef. Like, yo, stop showing me shit.
That's not coming.
That's just not coming.
Yeah.
Because every time you see this game in a headline, the expectations are up by 10%.
Right. And the release window gets pushed back.
Son, you even what's the shit with the one that finally came out with the big fucking horse with the wings and the little kid?
Last Guardian.
Son, that game came out to critically acclaimed, and everybody's still like, yeah, but it wasn't worth the wait.
Because the game was made 15 years ago. Sucks. Yeah, and that really did suck.
That's not what that game deserves, but the fact that motherfucker's been hemming and hawing for 15 years, son, just shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Just tell me about it 6 months before it's about to come out.
Right.
Because by the time the game come out, the game wasn't not dope.
Right.
It just, there's no way it could live up to the expectations that it was building up.
This is why.
No fucking way.
This is why Half-Life 3 can never exist.
Son, Half-Life 3 should just not happen.
It should never happen.
Because no matter what, it'll never be good enough.
It'll never live up to the expectation.
That shit is bugged out.
You know who else suffered that fate recently? Borderlands 3. See,
Did it really?
When it released, everybody was pumped. Motherfuckers got an hour, 2 hours into it, and like, okay, we can go play something else. Like, yeah, y'all asked for this. Y'all want more of the same.
Yeah.
It's Borderlands 3. You want more. They gave you Borderlands 2.5.
Right.
That's what you wanted.
That's more of the same.
It's more the same. And then y'all got it. The game space is different today.
Right.
See, they were it on console. They were the system.
This is why I'm a big believer.
And now everybody caught up to them. So when you finally got a chance to play what you was asking for, it was like,
so you got shit like Destiny and Division driving different concepts home different ways.
Yes. Anthem, which took a Omega L, but like there are other games like this.
This is why I'm a big believer in shut your fucking mouth and let the game developers do what they do.
I agree.
You know
I think
what I mean?
Killzone Shadowfall took an L, a small L, to the point to where I supported them. Like, I supported what they said. They put up a post, and it was like, fam, we created a game. We had a vision for this game. The things you are asking for makes it not this game.
Right.
We never sold you those things. We will make some of these improvements because that's a quality of living, and it basically plays into the scope of what we feel is fair for what we created.
Right.
But that other stuff, it's not happening. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It can't. It's not our game anymore if we do that. And I agree. I totally agree. If I'm going to... I don't want to play God of War and then he got quips like Uncharted, like Nathan.
Got it. Makes sense.
No. Son, this dude is mad. Yeah. This dude is angry, cross, miserable. He's all these things.
Yeah.
I don't need him cutting no jokes. Yeah. I need him to just be like, yo, fuck you.
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Come over there and smash your face.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm somewhat upset with the increase of the RPG elements, but it's not new to God of War. They just they tested, they expanded it out. At the end of the game, I forgot all about it.
Yeah, because it wasn't overdone. It wasn't like Tomb Raider.
Right, it wasn't like Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider went way too. They went off the deep end with that shit.
It killed me to the point to where that Rise of the Tomb Raider you keep asking me, I sorry. I don't want to deal with that.
It though, Jesus Christ!
I just didn't want to deal with it.
I couldn't believe a game could look like that.
Yeah, I just didn't want to deal with it, fam.
You know, this is maybe a little derailed, but like this is my disdain for Bungie. So Bungie's dead to me.
That's unfortunate.
Bungie's fucking dead to me, and this is because I'm a Microsoft fanboy.
Yeah.
Right. Because Microsoft always gave Bungie room to breathe.
Right.
Yo, you do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft never let anybody tell Bungie what it is or what it shouldn't be.
Right.
And then Bungie turn around and be like, yo, we out because they ain't letting us do what we want to do. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
They go over to Activision. You really can't do what you want to do.
Right.
And we see what that looks like.
Right.
And now they like, yo, we left because Activision wasn't letting us. Nah, fam.
Right.
How many more?
Right.
Who else is it going to be next?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, it's you.
Yeah.
It's fucking you. I'm done.
Yeah. But I really do believe Activision 800 mil,
but
700 mil.
But this,
advertisement.
But we called that going into that.
Yeah, we called that. Yeah,
son, Activision was who they was when they got here.
Yeah,
you knew what you was walking into.
Yeah,
you left somebody else that was so much more lenient than that, and badmouth Microsoft, and then go to Activision like. Yeah. So I think I'm on video saying, "Wait, what?"
Yeah,
and then here it is again. Like, nah, son, Bungie's dead to me, son.
Yeah.
And that fucking every time I watch, because you know they ramping up the Halo Infinite shit now.
Yeah.
And I watch how 343 they talk about Halo.
Yeah.
Like, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
It felt like they left it in the hands of fans.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll fucking take it.
Son, 343 has done a tremendous job with Halo 4 and 5.
I'll take it, son. Fuck Bungie, son. Yeah. I can't.
I don't think they get enough respect.
343?
Yeah.
Son, they balling.
And I think the Massive Collection also add to more fake frustration with them.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's warranted, but like.
But that was a technical masterpiece, though.
But also
meaning
a technical nightmare.
What they had to write.
Yeah.
Because that shit's never been done ever in gaming.
Right.
You can't show me an example of what Halo Master Chief Edition is.
Right.
Son, these motherfuckers.
Well, I've not seen Gears, the Gears collection. I don't know what that looks like.
Is it out? No.
Yeah, the Gears collection?
No, the Gears collection is different.
Is that just the single
player games? I feel like
games?
it's just a collection of all the games.
It's just a collection of the single player games. There's no multiplayers on those, right?
I think they're multiplayers, but I think they exist on their own.
Okay. They're all compartmentalized.
Right.
Okay.
These dudes went...
one experience.
They went back and said you can mix and match shit.
Yeah.
You want Halo 1 graphics with Halo 4 gameplay elements?
Right.
Have at it.
Right.
So that's wild.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't excuse it. It's fucked up at launch. Just don't release it.
Yeah.
Nobody was saying, where's the collection?
Right.
Nah, this is the same shit with Final Fantasy. Nah, fam, you said he was going to do it, so now we want it.
Right.
Just take your time.
Another victim of that, like I keep breaking up, is Drive Club.
That was a tragedy of a game. I wish Microsoft had bought all the motherfuckers and worked on Forza team.
Son, I really wish they would have did that.
Son, that game is BUEATU full.
Son, the game handles very well, too.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, son.
Yeah.
There was a small period of time where people was like, it's getting better. It's that Forza. I'm like, No fair. Like I've been playing the shit out of Drive Club. That's how I'm getting. Like I'm legit getting better because of that.
Yeah.
And I just have to de-tweak when I get to Forza.
I could totally see it because Drive Club is a very twitchy game.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it deceptively so. Mm-hmm. Like throttle control is probably like 60% of Drive Club.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And once you figure that out, you're all right.
I'm all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
The Final Fantasy thing, I absolutely do not care.
You're not going to play it?
No. I don't care if it becomes a hack and slash game. Like, I just do not care. And the big reason why I'm definitely not going to care is because I'm going to take the stand for the gamers out there who are being wronged by this title.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to show up and be like, by the way, in case you haven't been able to tell, this is a hack and slash game.
Sure.
Oh, this means I don't have to do management?
Yeah.
Oh, I could play. Nah. For you and for many people, you're not getting my money.
Yeah.
You're not getting my space. You're not getting
I feel
my
you
time.
with that.
I'm going to stand that fight for y'all.
I feel you with that.
Because that is bullshit, what they did.
I feel you.
This game, I still don't feel like this game is coming out this year. I know what they said. I don't believe this game is coming out this year. I really don't.
Can I tell you the honest truth behind this game? I don't give a fuck about Cloud, Ares, none of these people. I need to see Sephiroth. So for the minute they announced it, and they didn't remember, I don't think they showed Sephiroth in any of this shit.
I can't remember if they showed him.
I need to see him, son.
What he do?
Son, Sephiroth is the best villain of all fucking time. Video games, movie, comics, I don't give a shit.
Up. I think he's in Smash.
He is in Smash.
Yeah.
He is in Smash.
Yeah.
Son, Sephiroth is that fucking dude, son. Like, I need to see him. That's what I'm like.
Shout out to Lara Croft going to what's the name of that game? Oh, I forgot. Continue.
I thought you was gonna say the Wii yoga instructor in Smash.
Oh nah, she's pretty gangster.
I seen people using it in tournaments. This shit just look wild ignorant, son. It's like, okay, so that's that. But yeah, we'll see if it comes out or not. I don't know. Who the fuck knows, man?
Son, I don't know what they doing saying, but like, it's annoying. It's annoying, and you know, it's going to be interesting to see what it does when it finally does hit.
$30 game, $40 game, $50 game, $60 game.
$60 game.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's going to be a $60 game. There's no way that it's not.
You sure?
There's no pricing on it right now. But I'm pretty positive this is going to be
episodic.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be $60. Brawlhalla is the game I'm talking about for Tomb Raider.
Never heard of it.
It's good. It's free to play. It's good. It's very good.
Nah, son.
It's
This
Smash-like.
Final Fantasy VII's got to be fucking $30.
All right, well.
You can't.
I'm going to tell you.
You know what? We
right
need to
now.
hop off this subject because I'm getting tight now. So. I'm getting wound up right now.
So I want to talk about Dreams because it keeps coming up, right?
Yes.
And I also want to speak about Project Spark and Mario Maker.
Yep.
I don't really need to speak about Little Big Planet because it's almost implied with Dreams.
Okay.
We spoke about VR earlier. VR and Dreams is going to be dope. So for the people who don't know what Dreams is, this is a PS4 game that's been kind of touted since launch. Actually, since pre-launch. It's been spoken about maybe since the announcement of what the game situation is going to be for the alleged PlayStation 4, right? They did a terrible job of explaining what the hell this game was, but all it really is create, play, share. Create, play, share.
Now that the game's here, you still don't really understand. It's just you got to play it.
Right. But at the end of the day, it's Little Big Planet, right? It's create, play, share.
Yeah,
But in this case, they did it reverse from Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet had this whole thing. You got the Sackboy, you got this universe, and everything, and you play the game that they gave you.
I quite like that character.
It's a good character.
I like the name too. Sackboy is dope.
Sackboy is a good character, right? So everything looks and plays like this environment that they create. Then they give you the controls to make your own version of the game or do whatever you want. You can make puzzles, you can make a card game in it, but everything looks like Little Big Planet, no matter what you do. Dreams is that aspect of the game.
Is this a media molecule?
Yes, this is their game.
Same guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I say, all you had to say was create, play, share, bro.
Yeah.
Like that fixes that whole thing.
Yeah.
Because when it was first introduced, we thought it was going to be like this theatrical game. We just didn't know what it was because y'all being dodgy about it. And you see interviews this year, and they're like, we didn't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, somebody on your team.
It's an evolution of Little Big Planet.
Right. It's basically it's this. When you created something in Little Big Planet, it looked like it belonged on Little Planet. Now we created something that's not tied to anything.
Right. As
That's
far
all
as
you
your
had to say.
imagination goes.
So the campaign of dreams, because there is a dream, right? You could dream or dream surf, right? Dream surfing is I think creating or playing other people's stuff.
Yeah, you go and download other people's shit.
Right.
And play, yeah.
So they did create a campaign, air quotes, right, where everything that you're playing has been made within the game.
Right.
So it's not like they went to a computer, built this out,
Right.
render it, and then put the other. No, they created everything that you're playing in this game. And there's, I think, 5 which are completely different from each other. So there's like a racing aspect, there's this puzzle aspect, there's this action aspect, there's this point and click aspect. Like it's 5 different genres. I don't know if the number's 5, but it's like 5 different ways. Just to show you what's possible.
Right.
And none of those games look the same.
Right.
Right? There's a platforming thing in there too. Then they go, hey, you can make this stuff. It's going to take you a while.
But you could do it.
Learning curve, but you could do it. And just like Little Big Planet, the community get their hands on it, shit goes wild now. It's going to take a little bit for
I
stuff to look
expect
so
in
polished.
about another year, you should start like seeing mind-blowing shit.
I'm going to say 6 months from release date.
Little Big Planet took about a year, no?
Little Big Planet took a year to bubble up because nobody could understand what that game was.
Okay. But you think now they got a firm grasp?
They got a firm grasp
on the concept.
They had a pre-beta, early access that got stuff rolling. I mean, Nintendo stuff. Son, people made Metal Gear, the PlayStation 1 Metal Gears.
That's hilarious.
Son, people recreated Mario 64 with the triple jump, with the backwards jump.
Yeah.
Jump in the painting, you go to the world.
Yeah. That's
Son,
wild.
What are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like
that's wild.
The
That's a great tool for kids.
when you, this is my next point. So like when you look at it, right? When I first started drawing, I was drawing what already existed.
Yeah.
And then I started drawing my own stuff. That's how you make games. If they give you the right tools.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to make a Mario and then made Sonic. I feel. That might not be true, but that's how I feel. Right? You try to make this game. You try to break it down. You try to understand how to make this game. But you already have your idea in the back of your mind. But you just need something
You got to get
to trace. You need something to
point
trace.
B to get to C.
Right. So right now what you're experiencing is I need to understand how these controls work. I need to understand how these worlds work. I need to understand how much freedom they actually, what is this tool that they actually gave me? And they're finding out, son, I just made Mario 64. What? I could do anything.
Yeah.
Somebody could be like, son, I just made Metal Gear 1 or Metal Gear 3. I could do whatever. Somebody made Ghost of Tsushima demo. We don't even have that game. All we have is video.
Yeah.
No one has touched that game. All we have is video. Somebody made that already.
I need to go look at that.
I can do anything.
They wildin'.
Son, you wildin' big time.
That's dope.
Son, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Somebody's made Wipeout.
Yeah.
You don't think F-Zero is not around that corner somewhere? Somebody made what the Donkey Kong Country should have been. Not the first one, but a little later. They've made that. It looks damn good.
Fuck Donkey Kong Country, son. I've never played anything so hard in my life.
It's so awesome.
I turn that fucking switch right off.
Yo, somebody made Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another one. Somebody made Crash Bandicoot blended with Metal Gear. It's called Metal Gear Bandicoot.
That's fucking hilarious. That's like, remember memes?
Yes.
Mame?
The Mame market. Yeah. Yeah.
They
The big mashup. The Mame fighters. Yeah.
Motherfuckers had Street Fighter, SNK.
Had Peter Griffin.
Yeah, Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat motherfuckers.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Son. So
I think I have a version of it downloaded. I just never installed
I
it.
had one working and then I forget what happened. So if you get yours running, I would like to take it again.
Okay.
I can't go too crazy with it, but I still want to be able to experience that.
Yeah.
You know, you have these people, they made Tomb Raiders, they made point and click games, they've made original games. The original games are starting to come up. I favorited a few. I go back to them. You see the updates.
Nice.
You see the physics already. People are getting a hand of that. Some people are tweaking just the visuals of it. That's getting better. Some people had a character that was too floaty. Feels more grounded now.
I gotta fire this up, son.
It's like, and I'm being patient because I understand what it is.
Yeah.
The game came out at $40, which is why I bought it. I thought it was $60.
But they're gonna charge me $60 for Final Fantasy VII.
Yes. So like, son, this is dope. The dope part is they talking about. I saw an ad that was for a game that you can play from the universe in dreams.
Where you see the ad at?
I think I got served it on YouTube.
That's fucking hilarious.
Son,
this is its own thing.
It's its own thing, and they're talking about being able to publish games.
Yeah.
And I've heard reviewers and I've heard people who are in the business of making games are saying like you said earlier, this is a great tool for anybody who wants to get in.
Yeah.
Right?
Minus the bullshit coding.
You're not worried about coding.
Yeah.
Right? So I told you before that one of the creators said it's going to take a while to get there, but if somebody wanted to create a 40-hour or 80-hour game today,
you can.
You can.
Yeah.
And they're talking about being able to publish games from dreams.
This is a win. This is a strong win right here.
The community is already trying their best.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to make this dope game and they don't got time. They don't got time. Right now, we out here podcasting. You see what we doing?
Yeah.
This is what their future.
He just ordered some ice cream cones off of Facebook.
Son.
Controller ain't enough.
Controller's not enough.
Off of eBay, I bet. He's like, nah, I need these cones.
Right. So like, and the other thing, the dope thing is like, say today we wanted to create Skelly.
The fuck is? Oh shit. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Fam, I'm pretty sure we ain't got to start from scratch. We can go find someone's ground. We can go find someone's physics for a hat or something, and just translate it to a bottle cap. Someone might even have a bottle cap already, and we just take it from them. So we could borrow assets from the world to make our game.
Right.
We could borrow music from the world, sound effects from the world to make our game. Today, you and I could be like Dr. Dre and Metro Boomin collaborating, making music for other people to put in their stuff.
That was so fucking dope.
So we could contribute to the community that way.
Yeah.
We could lend our voices to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a huge community of...
We do voiceover for their text.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's people out there trying to make sound effects and we could create BGM. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's fucking crazy.
That's crazy. And then you can go play something.
Yeah. Take a break and play something.
And this is where the Project Spark comes into play. I feel like Microsoft...
That was the goal for Project Spark, though.
I feel like they should have never let that go. Because the stuff that I was playing was actually workable, was actually good. And anything that was stiff was not based on the game. It was based on the developer...
Who made whatever.
The user that made the game.
That's how they wanted it.
All it was going to take was... If they got enough complaints about it, they can go in there and fix it. Or
I think they was getting a lot of licks at that time.
From a lot of different areas, yes. But that should have been protected, though. Because you already got Minecraft.
Yeah.
Which is a builder game. Like, it's out there. There's a game called Dragon Quest Builders. Son, it's a building game. SimCity-ish has kind of reopened that. Tropico's eating again. You got City Builders games, City Skylines. You got the other one that's free to play. Like, Sims is now on console.
Right.
Building is here, right? Little Big Planet for the PlayStation held it down. That's why Mod Nation Racers was so dope. That's why it's so silly to me that they didn't bring out at least a second one.
Right.
I get why they brought Little Big Planet karting. I bought the shit, whatever, but I'd have bought Mod Nation. I bought Little Big Planet karting too because you was not going to do Mod Nation. So.
Got it.
It's built in, but people want this. Now imagine with the Project Spark, there's a character that Microsoft now owns because of a deal. I think it's the Conquer dude. I think it's Conquer.
Okay.
Right? They gave the universe that. The universe could have created the next Conquer game. It would have cost us nothing. Because as long as we got the game, we got mini games.
Right.
I feel like Microsoft, when they pulled that plug years ago, I was like, you shouldn't have did that. You got Mario Maker, which also came out with a part 2.
Yeah.
People creating wild shit for Mario Maker.
Fuck Mario Maker. Dude.
I know.
I'll be watching this shit and be like,
it's ridiculous, fam.
Well, maybe this will open the door. They'll come back to the table.
I hope so. I mean, your console's going to be much better.
Yeah.
You can do way more.
But there's a lot to be said for what...
You can watch what's happening with Dreams and monitor it. I'd rather you not play this position, but you can learn a lot.
No, I feel like they can come back.
If they feel like it's viable, right?
Yeah.
That's the part.
Because it's kind of like, what's the numbers on this?
And we'll see.
Where's the community for this? The community may be already all on PS4, on the PlayStation in general.
I mean, but if you're fighting for market share...
Right. Maybe the decision was, do we feel like fighting for this?
Right.
Well, we already taking L's all over the place.
They saying that, some people saying the wands are probably the best to create with on that.
Yeah.
Fam, the Xbox had to connect.
They had to connect. Yeah. But they don't anymore because,
Right. Because they don't even make the dongle no more.
You think the Connect's going to work with the PlayStation, Xbox Series X?
I hope they put that slot there.
They said I saw a back of it. It didn't have a slot for it.
Man, I hope.
But you can. I think you can get it USB, right? There's an adapter.
But you can't even get the adapter.
I fucking love my Connect, son. That nothing at all, just to turn everything on at once.
Yeah.
Just fucking A.
So going back to the Dreams thing, right?
Okay.
Many games are being made in here, and you need to go dream surfing so you can see what's up. But you got to be patient because a lot of stuff is going to be.
Nah, but you see the potential is there, yeah.
Yeah, I was playing like this one boxing game where you just punching bag, and I saved that so quick because it wasn't even Sega Saturn ready, right?
Okay.
But I see how it can get there quick. Who knows how much time this person had to work on it by the time I got the game.
Can you collaborate with other people?
I don't know. And I think that's probably going to be one of the updates.
Like, that would be dope.
Son, if you
need a physics man to come in.
Yeah, come through and tweak it up. Son, that'd be dope.
You need a dude to come dress up some graphics here and there.
Be dope.
You need the sound man to come through.
Son, the first studio created from Dreams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, son, it's crazy. Now,
that's pretty dope.
We spoke about VR. This is what I'm going to get into it too. I think Dreams can open the door for VR applications.
It should.
Because right now, there's a lot of strain on developers for VR.
Yeah.
Do we do light rail, the games on rails?
Yep.
Do we do point? Do we do, look left, look right, duck? Like, what do we do? You know what I'm saying? Like, how?
No one's really figured it all out.
No one's figured it, but of course, the young mind, which drives almost everything, can figure that out.
Yeah.
And
they sitting in the basement, like, why the fuck they didn't do it this way?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, it would have been better if they did it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now you can
have
do
at it.
Yeah.
Go get a PlayStation, fam.
Now you can do it.
Go make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fire.
And on a note, this is what the world do anyway. But I told people to do this in Little Big Planet, but I would definitely do it here, right? Surf. The next game is there. Surf. The concept or something is there.
Yeah.
Surf.
What I would like to see happen out of this is that SoundCloud shit.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's pretty much
how motherfuckers just hop on SoundCloud for some beats, and then all of a sudden, motherfuckers becoming millionaires off of SoundCloud.
Son, absolutely.
Fuck the entire industry on the side.
Right.
This is where we going for this.
Right. Absolutely.
Motherfucker out here making these wild sound effects. Get them.
Son.
Get them.
Right now, what's happening is people are sending links to dreams. So, like, you could send a link to a dream. Like, if I created something, you'd be like, yo, I ain't home yet, but, like, what's the name of it? Nah, don't worry about it. Here. Send you the URL. You can pre-download. You can send this shit to your account. That's the SoundCloud effect.
Yeah, son. A lot of potential.
Son, it's good, fam. It's good. And it's fast. Like, not the creating part. That's tedious. But, like, when you experiencing people's stuff, it's fast.
In and out.
Yeah.
I'm going to check it out. I'm going to load it up.
Yeah. I think it's worth the exploration.
Okay. I gotta figure out how my consoles are plugged in. I don't know if the HDMI. I ain't touched a console in so long. So exactly.
But all right, well, since we mentioned Project Spark and Xbox and strategy stuff, they're out here talking like they're gonna have some bold ideas for competing with the quote PS5.
Who, Microsoft?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I mean,
what's a bold idea?
Very dodgy on
you
that.
You motherfucker, just bring games.
Hello? Yeah, bring games.
I don't know what the fuck how you competing.
There's nothing to compete with. Functionality is amazing. I mean, they just announced a soft announcement of like the instant
That's not
resume.
a fucking bold idea.
After a restart, instant resume.
I
mean, if we're honest, why an instant resume is needed?
Yeah,
it's because of the issue about when the Xbox is always on. So you're fixing another problem that's already happening, and you're also fixing the power serve issue, right? Okay, fine. But what's next for you? Like,
I can't begin to fucking. I'm thinking they talking about Xbox services.
You think so?
I think they talking about bundling some shit, like we was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
they fitting to fucking come through with a whole. Here's your hardware and all your services in one price. Because other than that, the fuck else are they gonna do?
they need games.
Is Xbox Live gonna be free now? Like I
doubt that.
You know what I'm saying?
They just need games, and they need a softer side. And I know any Xbox loyalists is like, I don't need that shit. Well, this is the reason why you having problems right now.
Yeah.
This has been my biggest beef with Xbox since its inception. They should have bought Dreamcast. I mean, they should have bought Sega to be their primary. Sega's library is got a bunch of hidden gems that could have fit that market. Sonic alone, the quality control of Sonic games. By the way, there's a dope ass Sonic game inside of Dreams. The control with Sonic, quality control of Sonic games, that can be argued. You can argue that all day.
I don't fuck with Sonic.
A lot of people don't, but Sonic's my G. It's the only blue dude I fuck with. You know what I mean? Other than Captain Commando, but like, okay, fine, but it's bigger than him. It's Toe Jammer Earl. It's so much bigger than him, right? It doesn't matter. You need this. You need to bring in that young audience. The young audience is why Nintendo is still alive.
Yeah.
Son, you can't compete with Mario, but you don't need to. You just need to have that avenue. That's it.
The Xbox never really had nothing, really.
Son, PlayStation has gone through several of these.
Max the Brotherhood was probably as close as you got.
And it's not even exclusive. It's on PlayStation now.
Yep.
And it's on PC.
Yeah, I remember it went to PC, yeah.
Like, we've had what? On PlayStation, Jack and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot. What's the other one? That's like Ratchet and Clank, Sly
Cooper,
Little Big Planet,
yeah.
Sackboy. They had several of these things, you know?
Yeah, I always thought of Xbox as the more mature.
It was the mature one.
But then I think PlayStation has its fair share of that too.
Son.
So I don't really know where to stand on that perception. Because you got your Metal Gears, you know, you got your...
Let's go back further.
You had
your Ridge Racer, fam. You had your Battle Arenas to shit-ins.
You're right. There's that.
You had your Reloaded. You loaded and you reloaded.
Mm-hmm.
You had your Bloody Roars. But at the same time, what was on that demo disc, fam? Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
The Cell was good. At some point later, it was Ape Escape.
It was a good balance.
They had it all.
Good balance, yeah.
And all they had to do was flash those characters. They didn't have to do too much advertisements for that. Spyro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Spyro's been done a grave injustice over the years. So.
I would agree with that.
I've not seen a Spyro game in and I think Spyro is
it did get a remaster.
I think he's the mascot.
You think so?
I mean, is him a Crash?
Mm-hmm. But Crash lost that because of the deal.
Yeah.
Because now you can play Crash on all three consoles.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, it was that.
I think Crash is, Spyro is fucking... I played the fuck out of Spyro.
Yeah.
It was a little boring at times, but it was still good.
Yeah, and I think that Xbox has never let it rock. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've toyed with it from time to time, but they never let it rock.
Yeah.
You know, and
it was a fucking Call of Duty machine.
Pretty much. It was a Halo machine, if we're honest.
Yeah, it's a Halo machine.
You know? And it's not a knock against Halo.
Yeah.
Because Halo definitely moved its units. It definitely did its job.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, that mind share, again, this is very important. That mind share. Yo, my son reached for the controller today. We're going to find out what this next Nintendo is. He ain't playing my shit. It's too much.
My son ain't touching nothing Nintendo. So. I will not expose my kid to the fuck fest that is Mario.
Son, Mario's legacy, fam.
So Mario's too fucking difficult.
Son, he got to get this work. My kid.
Did you play the one on the Switch?
Yeah.
Did you beat it?
No, I haven't had time.
That's the first game I've beaten. I don't know how many years.
Yeah. But why ain't play the new Super Mario's though?
Which Super Mario?
The other one, new Super Mario.
Oh, is that the side-scrolling one?
Yeah.
I meant to get at it. I meant to get it on my Game Boy because this is the 2, right?
I think so.
The original one was on the Game Boy when he would get like
is.
comically big.
I forget. Yeah, I think so. I think that is it.
Yeah. I'm fitting to sell my. You want to buy my Game Boy Advance?
Nah,
I got the special.
Oh,
Mario
you know another
edition.
game I forgot to from Game of the Decades. I forgot to leave. I left off the last episode. Splatoon.
Never played
game.
it.
Yeah, the paint game.
Never played it.
I've
Purposely looked at it
and
like
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Man, fuck Nintendo, son. Bayonetta's on the. Oh, it's only in Nintendo.
Bayonetta 2 is. You can get Bayonetta 1 on your PC.
That's just what I was thinking. I thought I saw it on the PC somewhere. Okay.
I'm all set. You good?
I'm good. We gonna see what these consoles do. Time is ticking.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody come up with the cure for this virus or a lot of upset motherfuckers.
How much you want to bet is South Park episode chicken noodle soup and soda?
That's gonna be chicken noodle soup and soda over the cure.
It's gonna be something real simple.
Yeah. It's gonna be like ginger. You motherfuckers just.
Oh, yo, it's gotta be ginger ale because that's the joke on us. That's the running joke on black people. Like, yo, coronavirus coming, black people, ginger ale.
Yeah. Ginger ale, some tussin, all is well.
And a dash of honey.
Oh, shit.
All right, well, we out of here. My name is Snow.
My name is Ramon.
And we out of here.
Peace.
Peace.